Welcome to this explainer. We're standing on the absolute brink of a massive shift in how we work. And I'm not just talking about getting new apps or having slightly faster computers. No, I'm talking about a paradigm where technology fundamentally transforms into an actual active partner. Today, we're going to dive into the vision of AutonomyX, a platform that's mapped out a really compelling framework for navigating this wild new future. We're going to explore what they call the agent-first shift and how their architecture envisions humans and machines working seamlessly alongside each other. But here's the thing. The core of this vision actually starts with human conscience. This isn't some dystopian sci-fi movie where machines take over. It's an exploration of how tech can amplify our absolute best qualities to achieve results we can implicitly trust. Here's our roadmap for today. We're covering 5 key areas: the agent-first shift, the 4 friction points, building connective tissue, the open ecosystem, and finally, creating a better living world. Let's get right into it. Section 1. The agent-first shift. Moving from passive tools to active partners. Think about the old way of doing things. We were the ones doing all the heavy lifting, right? Juggling dozens of tools, manually forcing them to work together, literally begging our software to just do its job. Well, in the new way, we're collaborating with intelligent systems that actively anticipate what we need. Instead of us manually clicking around and bridging different applications, intelligent agents are orchestrating those complex workflows completely on their own. It becomes this constant, seamless conversation between human and machine. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is an agent in this context? It's crucial we define this. An agent is not just a basic script or a macro waiting around for you to pull a trigger. It is software capable of acting autonomously to get a job done. It's kind of like the difference between using cruise control and sitting in a fully self-driving car. These smart agents actually step into roles coordinating complex tasks that historically have always required a human directly in the driver's seat. So, where does that leave us? Well, it creates a brand new division of labor. In this partnership, machines bring exactly what they're good at. We're talking raw computing power, incredible scale, blistering speed, and the ability to spot complex patterns we would never catch with the naked human eye. But we humans, we provide the absolutely indispensable elements: conscience, ethics, empathy, judgment, and purpose. AutonomyX envisions itself as that critical interface where raw machine power and human purpose finally, safely come together. Moving right along to Section 2, the 4 friction points. Handing over the keys safely. You see, handing over the keys is the exact problem keeping CEOs and engineers up at night right now. When we remove that human driver, we face 4 critical buckets of friction. First up is trust. Can you actually trust an autonomous agent with a multi-million-dollar action? That's huge. Second is governance. Who decides what an agent is allowed to do? What are the digital guardrails when 2 agents have conflicting goals? Without human oversight, you just get chaos. Third is context. An AI might be absolutely brilliant, but if it doesn't intimately understand your company's specific goals, it's really just making sophisticated noise. And fourth is identity. How do you verify a digital passport so that only the designated finance agent can access your bank accounts? Because ultimately, a lack of trust here isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a catastrophic risk to the business. Think about it for a second. If you cannot be 100% certain that an agent will execute a massive transaction correctly or handle sensitive customer data safely, the system doesn't just slow down, it breaks completely. Our most critical systems become wide open for attack if we can't solve these 4 friction points. Which brings us to Section 3, building connective tissue, the AutonomyX framework. The core mission here is to solve these friction points without forcing you to rip out all your existing legacy systems, because nobody wants to do that. AutonomyX acts as this missing layer. It's a critical interface framework that lets these new autonomous agents safely dock right into the workflows you already have in place. In the real world, this connective tissue functions as a self-reinforcing flywheel. Here's how it flows. It starts with better data, which then feeds the AI to create better intelligence. That intelligence empowers smarter decisions, which ultimately lead to trusted action by the agents. And the real genius of a flywheel is that every single trusted action generates brand new data, making the entire cycle exponentially smarter and more reliable over time. It's pretty amazing. But, you can't build a flywheel like that in a silo. It requires a comprehensive, multi-layered tech stack working in total unison. Think of it from the ground up. You need the cloud and infrastructure layer, utilizing tools like Kubernetes to manage how applications actually run. Above that, you need the intelligence layer, powered by Gen AI workflows. Then, you absolutely must have connectivity through APIs, so all this software can actually talk to each other. On top of that sits the trust layer for strict identity management, and finally, the management layer capping it all off to ensure absolute governance. If any one of these layers fails, the whole autonomous partnership fails. All right, Section 4, an open ecosystem, building alongside open source giants. To build this vast connective tissue properly, AutonomyX leans heavily on proven ideas from the absolute titans of the open source world. By adopting these philosophies, they're creating a deeply resilient and collaborative ecosystem. From Linux, they're taking the philosophy of modularity, building small, highly effective pieces that work perfectly together. From Apache, they're adopting a solid model for community governance. And from Ubuntu, they're taking a core focus on making this incredibly powerful tech accessible to absolutely everyone. This open philosophy acts as a massive magnet, drawing in highly diverse partners to build out the ecosystem. We're talking about providers of cutting-edge research feeding fresh ideas into the system. We have champions focused purely on accessibility. We've got builders engineering the operational engines and creators assembling the critical knowledge bases. All of these partners are collaborating to safely give these AI agents the functional smarts they need to actually operate in the real world. And finally, Section 5, a better living world. The ultimate destination. You see, the end goal here isn't just ruthless business efficiency or saving a few dollars on the balance sheet. It's about completely removing the friction. By eliminating those boring, repetitive tasks that bog us all down daily, we empower every single human to focus on what we actually do best: fulfilling, valuable, and highly creative work. And by doing so, we collectively build a much smarter, more effective world. This really elevates the stakes of everything we've discussed today. We're going from better data all the way to a better living world. Technological amplification isn't just about faster workflows. It's about using that newfound efficiency to create a real, tangible, and positive impact on people's daily lives. It's about letting humans be more human while the machines handle the rest. So as we stand on the absolute brink of this monumental shift, where technology permanently evolves from a passive tool waiting for our click into an active, autonomous partner anticipating our every need, we are left to ponder one incredibly provocative question. The tech is pretty much ready to go. The real question is, are we?